Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Faith Woodyard here, November 26th. I'm actually getting ready to go sub a 9:30 bar class. Just had my coffee. I don't think I'm gonna do any makeup today. I just brushed out my brows and put a little sunscreen on. I'm gonna keep my face kind of fresh. Get changed, get ready, and I'll talk to you soon with a little life update. The fit for bar, we just have an orange bra on, little cross back. These Victoria's Secret, they're kind of like gray marble almost leggings. And then I just have little Uggs to throw on to go to the studio. Taught bar at 9:30 and then I stayed for yoga at 10:30. So I'm just getting out of the gym. I have a little note. James left me a little note because he got to the gym at 8:30 this morning and then I was coming at 9:30. I'm gonna head over to my parents' house and I think my mom and I are gonna go do a little shopping. Just gonna make some breakfast. Just making a yogurt bowl. Granola, yogurt, banana. Probably gonna do half a banana. Some blueberries, chia seeds, cinnamon, some honey, some almond butter on it. This is the finished product. Put it in my hand. Didn't really film too much last night. Once I got back from shopping with Mom, I ended up shopping was kind of a buzz. There weren't that many good deals for Black Friday or a lot of options. Sorry, I'm whispering because Jay's still sleeping. So yeah, all I got was this. I got this at Marshall's. Let's see, Saturday, November 27th, currently 7:38. I don't know if you can see that. I have to teach Barre today at 8:30. This is my usual class. Yesterday I was just subbing. I'm having my coffee right now. And then tomorrow I have rehearsals. So for Nutcracker. Barre was great this morning. I had 12 people in class. Mom also came and took class. And then afterwards we went to a little coffee shop and grabbed a latte. I decided just to chit chat with you on my ride back to update you guys. Where have I been? It has been, a lot has changed. I last filmed a YouTube video maybe about a year ago. So where am I a year later? During the height of the pandemic, since all ballet companies were closed, I went back home, continued to dance with my company throughout the 2019-2020 season via Zoom. Finished up my first season as a second company member, and then continued to stay home through the summer as things were slowly starting to open back up. The gym was opening up, dance studios. I was slowly starting to get back into shape, in hopes that my company would be returning in September. We didn't end up going back to work full time until January. And so for the fall, I was still home with my parents, training at my home studio. I guested as their Sugar Plum. They did a mini Nutcracker, but it was an hour production. I did Sugar Plum, but we didn't end up doing the paw because of partnering reasons. So we just did Variation and Coda, and we had to dance with the masks on. So that was fun. Definitely tested my oxygen levels. What else did I do? I wasn't really doing much. I met my boyfriend come October of 2020, once things started to open back up. I met James at my gym, and we started dating in October, Nutcracker in December, and then we ended up going back. I went back to my company in January. We returned to we had 2 pods for company class and rehearsals, so that's how kind of casting went for performances. We had to stick within our small groups. I was very fortunate to get to perform a new work while I was there, and we filmed it for a digital performance. And it was a very contemporary piece, so I was rehearsing and performing that around March. And during this time, since I was a second company member, I had to audition, and I audition every year. Luckily, when I was home during the fall, I got to prep an audition video, and that was kind of, I would rehearse that class. Filmed an audition video. I had all my stuff ready come the new year, 2021. We went back. I sent my stuff to a bunch of places, but I knew I was in a sticky situation since it was my second year as a second company member, and you typically are allotted 2 years, and coronavirus didn't really help either. That it made the job market even harder than it already is for female dancers. So I sent my stuff to so many companies. And yeah, it was not a lot of people were hiring. And that's just the matter of fact. No companies were really hiring from the outside. I was shooting for more company level, to hopefully get an apprenticeship or a core. And I didn't get anything. So where am I now? I am back home in my hometown. I am a freelance artist and dancing with a smaller company locally, doing freelance performances. I'm also doing guesting in my home studio's Nutcracker this year, doing the full production of the Grandpa. So I've been rehearsing for that, and it's getting close, a couple more weeks until Nutcracker. I got my Barre certification in June of 2021, and I've been hustling with that as another means of work whilst I'm home. I am also teaching dance several nights a week and setting choreography within Nutcracker and choreographing for recitals. So I'm definitely teaching a lot, teaching Barre 3 days a week. I teach Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Saturdays. And then whenever I can sub, I try and pick up a class. Spending time with family and loved ones, and just cherishing this moment, this year that I have home. I have all my stuff ready for this year's audition season, so I'm gonna send my stuff to a bunch of places, a bunch of companies, and see what happens. I don't want to stress so much about this year. I'm happy where I am, and I'm ready to get back to company life. I feel this year has been good for both my technique. But yeah, that's kind of where I've been. I went back and danced with my company from January, and then as the season started to dwindle down, I just felt my priorities kind of shifted. And since I wasn't getting hired at the company that I was with, and I wasn't going anywhere for the fall, I decided to leave the company that I was with, and I talked with artistic staff, and they completely understood my decision. I just felt that I could get the same training that I was getting where I was back at home, and I could also be around the people that I loved the most and cared about the most, and just not feel so isolated. Because again, it was just me where I was. I didn't have a roommate. I didn't have other work due to the coronavirus and only going back half a year. Well, what am I doing here? I'm not gaining anything from staying here. I feel like I'm just wasting time. So I decided to leave. And I think it was the best decision for me at that time and for my training. And I'm glad I made it. I really am, because now, even though I'm not with a professional ballet company this season, that doesn't mean I'm not going to be with one next season. Work hard and never lose sight of that end goal, and have a little faith, you know. We're in God's hands now, so I believe that it is possible, and I feel it inside of me.